What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Evolving United. We're on episode number 176. I hope you guys are all doing well. And in the last video, we was working on David Beckham. We also used this Alanga card for the first time, and he was pretty good. We're in a new formation because of David Beckham. And yeah, I think overall it was pretty successful. I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling too great in yesterday's episode. I'm not feeling too great now either. So if I'm a little bit off it today, no excuses, but I'm just sort of letting you know why. If we miss a video one day, just so you know, that might be why. But hopefully I'll be all right. I'm here. I'm going to try and record just a video for now, and then I'm going to rest up for the rest of the day and hopefully recover. Anyway, enough of that. We did get a new Evo last night, and we looked at it, and there was a card that we didn't actually look at on video, so I can only apologise. It was Future Stars Lenny Euro. But, to be honest, it's actually quite pointless because he's just extinct. The new Evo was your favourite figurine. We've looked at this Maguire card, and I still don't quite get where he fits in, because he's 5-star, 5-star. Centre-back, left wing, right mid and cam. Right, so let's go through them positions, shall we? We don't have a left winger. Right mid is David Beckham, and he's not getting over David Beckham. Cam is Paul Scholes, and I think Paul Scholes is probably better. And centre-backs, you've got Yapstam and Delict. Also, by the way, you'll probably notice the camera's a little bit more zoomed out. I'm trying to change some things up for you guys, trying to improve the content. Anyway, I don't know where he fits. Like, I'm so tempted to do this card because it's Maguire. I think it's a bonkers card. I love it. Where do you play him? Where do you even play him? Because you could say playing him at centre-back's a waste because he's got rapid plus, he's got finesse shot plus, but he's got incredible defending. He's got incredible physical. Almost the perfect role for him is a centre mid. We don't have a centre mid option. So I honestly don't know what to do. The other options is we see if we can get Twanzebe into like maybe a double Evo potentially. So if he went into, what did we have? No nonsense. Does he fit into that and go up? So it goes up to a 90 and no nonsense. So could we get him into that and then into that other Evo? I'm just going to check the requirements quickly. No, so he doesn't fit. That's a shame. Sadly, he would have one too much physical, which is quite annoying. 90 max. Again, she's got one too much. It's just a bit dead. It's a bit dead. I mean, maybe you could do... I don't really care about the card, but maybe you could stick her into this one first. And then into no nonsense. No, you can't. Well, that's a bit dead. They've killed the Evo chain there for us, I'm not going to lie. So realistically, our best option is either Maguire. There's sadly no way of getting Lenny Euro because he's extinct. All right, guys, I've been looking for a thing, trying to work out if there's a chain we can do. And we got two options, right? Either this Harry Maguire you see on your screen right now, and I think it's a good card, and it may be a case that he goes to Cam. I know what I said about Paul Scholes, but I think we did say that Paul Scholes got a little bit bullied at times last week when we played that guy with Hullet and Rice, if you remember. Having someone like Maguire as an option for Cam could be quite nice, right? And there's some more positive things that you could use him for there as well. I think winning the ball back high up the pitch, he'll be fantastic. Doing this card right here, he also gets a nice dribbling upgrade, so his agility and balance go up. His defending is also really good, so with anticipate, like I say, might allow me to win the ball higher up the pitch than what we normally would. Good pace, good passing. In fact, really nice vision, short and long pass, good curve. Crossing's a little bit dead. And some nice physical. Stamina is low, but he does have relentless. I think we pay the coins and we play him at cam. Because it's a great card, right? It is a great card. And I just think I'd be crazy not to. Doesn't have incisive. He's very different to Paul Scholes in what he offers. But I think it's worth it, right? Paul Scholes is more of a technical player. And in fact, do you know what? It's the perfect card for actually what we need. Before, we had George Best and Paul Scholes for that cam option. Well, that was when we were playing a narrow formation. Now, we need Harry for a cam alternative for Paul Scholes because George Best is now the alternative for David Beckham. So from a substitute point of view, from offering something different point of view, I think this card has to be done. And I'm not being funny. If we go, do you know what? This card could actually be really good at centre-back. You've also got that choice because he's now got really, really good defending. So we're going to stick him in. We have to, right? Sir Harold. We're going to pay the 75,000 coins. Any pops. The other alternative was you took gold euro and put him into no nonsense and then your favourite figurine. But I'll be honest, he went to an 88 rated card. In fact, let me just show you what he would look like. So Lenny Euro would look like this. And look, he's only 88 overall. He's got really good defending and physical and decent pace, although a weird pace split. I think the issues with this card is obviously the dribbling, though the reactions are good. Composure's low. Passing's terrible. And the play styles are just not, they're lacking, right? You've got some good ones there you would need, but they're lacking at the same time. So I don't think it made sense to do this card. If his Future Stars was on the market, and I could kick myself because the other day I was looking and I thought I better pick him up because he's going to eventually fit an Evo and I'm going to regret it. It's really annoying because the other day I was looking and I was thinking to myself, this card is going to fit an evolution eventually. I should pick one up while I can. And then we didn't. And guess what? He's now extinct. Yeah. So yeah, that was the other alternative. But I just think Harry is going to be the better solution overall. So yeah, he's gone in. The other thing I really want to try and decide today, and it's not going to leave us really with any coins at all. I want to put someone into this. From pitch to dance floor. Now, for me, the best options are either the 89 Ronaldo here, but I think the play styles are weaker. Aerial plus is nice, sure. Finesse shot, lovely. Love that. Power shot's dead, in my opinion. Don't like it. Don't really use it that often. And when I do, it's terrible. I tried that team of the season, Haaland in Rush, and I just don't enjoy a power shot. If he had finesse shot instead, which I know this one does, I just think that overall, I think finesse shot or low driven are just so much better than power shot. He's got some other good base play styles as well. However, I think overall, I would rather this version because he's got finesse and low driven, which is incredible. Yes, he's lacking a little bit on the physical side compared, but he is quicker. He's got the same shooting. I think it's a great card. Stick an engine on this man, and I think he will absolutely boss it. So that's option number one. Forget the Team of the Week version. That's going to be a no for now. Option number two is Bebe. And I've said about this guy so many times, right? 6'3", left mid, right mid, left wing striker. So instantly a massive tick in the box because he can play so many different positions for us. In our current lineup, he can play 3 alternative positions. Striker, left mid or right mid. Love that. He's got good pace. Yes, it's a weird pace split. I never ever found that to be an issue with him. Ever. Because he's Bebe, to be honest. That sounds ridiculous, right? Because I don't think anyone's ever said this about Bebe in their life. But he was just so broken in game. And I remember how much I used to love this card. Incredible shooting, like genuinely mental shooting to a point where I'm like, do I play him left mid? Do I play him striker? I almost have to play him striker. Good passing, like really good passing. Okay curve at 85, like not the worst. And outside of balance, Nice dribbling for someone of 6'3". But with an engine, I think he'd be insane. Then on top of that, incredible physical with press proven plus. Good play styles. Like the 3 playstyle pluses are probably 3 of my favourites this year, if I'm honest, overall. I haven't used low driven as much, but whenever I have used it, it's so overpowered. Like the shooting side of things is ridiculous. Press proven is so underrated. Again, he will just be impossible to push off the ball. I love it. I'm here for this card. I'm so here for it. So here's the predicament we find ourselves in. Bebe, in my opinion, is probably the better looking card. Ronaldo is Ronaldo. And it's as simple as that. I know that might seem a little bit like, really? But Ronaldo is just Ronaldo, and his unique animations in the game and stuff do tend to be the more popular choice. And straight away, if you said someone Ronaldo or Bebe, they're always going to go Ronaldo, right? But, and this is where I'm like, I just don't know. Whenever I've used Ronaldo this year, I haven't really enjoyed him. I'll be honest. I loved Bebe. I've never had Ronaldo with Finesse Shot Plus. And there's one more issue with Ronaldo. And this, again, this sounds stupid to say. Who gets the number 7 shirt? Because you got David Beckham, who was obviously number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo, who is CR7 as well. Who do you give the number 7 shirt? Who do you give it to? Because I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to put something on the Discord server. Because I don't know who to pick. I need help. So I'm going to put something on. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right. So I don't want to say I put a vote on Discord, but I just basically wanted to get some opinions of whoever was online. And pretty much as people were like, that Ronaldo looks insane, everyone went for Bebe because Press Proven Plus actually does have the better dribbling over Ronaldo. In terms of it's more balanced, but mainly because of Press Proven Plus over Power Shot. I was quite surprised. I thought more people would go for Ronaldo because it's CR7, you know? And shout out to everyone on Discord. Yeah, massive shout out to them guys. If I remember, I will leave a pinned comment to join Discord server. If I forget, do me a favor. If you're watching this and you want to join, leave me a comment just saying, can you drop an invite, and I'll post one straight in for you. So yeah, just worst case, remind me, and I'll pop a link in the on the chat for you, or in the comment section, I should say. Anyway, we've gone on way too long. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to Street Memories, not Street Memories, Pitch to the Dance Floor. And we are going to pop in none other than Mr. Bebe. I just think this is a mental card. He will be broken. I don't know whether to play him striker. I don't know whether to play him left mid. I don't know what to do with him. I'm tempted to play him at striker. What roles has he got? Poacher and advanced forward plus. Oh, it's just got to be done. 50k. We're going to pay for it with the coins. In he pops. And yeah, I'm tempted to even start him. He's that good. Let's turn Martial off. I need to complete him still. Problem is that rush objective we've had lately, the rush game mode, has been 80 plus and he's 79. Bit of a shame. Anyway, we've had some difficult choices for Evos, and I'm glad we've done that now. Let's go and jump into some champs gameplay. I'm going to go and update the squad. And then, yeah, we'll jump in. I don't know whether to start Bebe or Maguire, or to bring them off the bench. Not quite sure. I'm going to go and work that out, guys, and I'll see you in game number 1 of FUT Champs. So let's go. All right, guys, as we jump into the stadium for game number 1, it is, of course, FUT Champs time. Bebe and Maguire are both on the bench, just because if I put Bebe on currently, he loses to Cam. Flip me. And yeah, I just think this is going to be the best starting 11 we can have for now. And then by the time Maguire's like upgraded and Bebe's upgraded, then maybe we can look at changing the team around. And we can bring them off the bench as subs. Jurassi's in. Great tackle there from Delict. Wan-Bissaka. So yeah, let's try and focus up. We've now got a fully upgraded David Beckham. Alanga. Oh, unlucky. Looking for the ball through. Couldn't find him. Skulls. Oh, unlucky. Bruno Guimaraes. Pull it. Played the through ball to Jurassi. Made it 1-0. Damn. Nice to low. Yep, Stam. Terrible clearance. Oh. It's a pen. I've not even tackled there. I've tried to pass the ball out and he's given away the penalty. Flipping hell. Jurassi to make it 2. He's gone down the middle. Oh boy. 2-0. Bale. Flipping hell, man. Jurassi makes it 3 in 19 minutes. Onana. Weghorst. Paul Scholes. Gets a goal back. It's 3-1. Oh, I think the damage is already well and truly done, mind you, but it's 3-1. Ball back to the low. Ref, man. Why is Beckham falling over? What, is he falling over? Nothing. Got to be contact there for a free kick. They can't it back. It's 4-1. I mean, look, if Beckham's just sort of fallen over nothing. Flipping hell, we've got problems. 4-1. Bruno. Looks for the through ball. Lovely touch from Wout Weghorst. Bebe. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Bruno. Wout Weghorst. Thank you. 4-2. I think there's some keeper movement going on. We've not been good enough. I'll hold my hands up. But at the same time, I don't know, man. This game just feels a bit... Passing's felt terrible all game. Not gonna lie. Bruno. Oh. Alanga. Flip it. What is the touch? Last throw of the dice. Bebe. Oh, Weghorst has done well. Weghorst. Turland. Back to Weghorst. Shoot for flip's sake, Weghorst, man. It's taking too long. That should be 4-3 there, but we've taken too long to actually hit the shot. Yep, Stam. The low. Yeah, nice. Bruno, terrible touch. Defenders there. Go on, Delict. Yeah, love that. Right, Bebe. Find that ball. There we go. Bruno. Nope, to Rams there. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, nice Delict. Oh, come on, man. Guys, I'll see you in game number 2. All right, guys, you join me right at the end of this game. 6-3. I was going to jump straight into the second one. We got 1 goal back with Weghorst. Just not happy with that, if I'm honest. He got a 2.9 XG scoring 6 goals. Look, there was things that I know I've done wrong, and one of them I've just seen there. I've thrown way too many tackles. However, the penalty, in my opinion, that's just the game being poorly designed. Having a button for pass and tackle as the same button is stupid. Because I've just told Delict to pass the ball, but because it's like a 50-50, he's gone for a tackle, missed the ball, and taken the man. On top of that, we had so many. It was ridiculous. Howard didn't make it save. Flipping him. So many heavy touches and terrible passes, like awful. I can't believe we've actually ended up with a higher pass accuracy. So many just went anywhere that I was not expecting to go, basically. Yeah, that was frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Really frustrating. It is what it is. What I don't want to do is let this get us down for the rest of the weekend, because realistically, my aim is always a minimum of 6 wins. If we can get 6 or even 7, great. Anything around that mark, I'm happy. Anything less, I would be disappointed. We're not off to a great start, but there's still 14 games to go. Let's jump in to game number 2 and see how we get on. Do you know what? Before we do that, there is light at the end of the tunnel, right? We may have lost it. Cool. We just earned 10k XP. We've obviously done some objective that's given us I think we need 150 for level 20. So we've instantly jumped up to level 30, which is brilliant. So we've got Pinged Pass Plus, which I really want to put on Malasia. We've got loads of packs. We've got this Goetze card as well, which I don't really care about, I'm not going to lie. We have also got that's a shame. We also get either Lissandro Martinez or Donny van der Beek. Now, I've covered this in a previous video, but I'll quickly say it again. For me, the better card is Donny, but I care more about Lissandro Martinez. We've also got Thompson or an 84 by 10. Now, I'm going to lie, she looks good. And I'm trying to click in to see her stats and stuff. I'd rather the 84 by 10. Flipping out, we've also got Quadrado, Pepe, or an 85 by 7. I know how bad packs can be at the minute. But that Quadrado is so tempting. I bet he can play right back, can't he? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take the 85 by 7. Yeah, that might be stupid. I don't know. Depends what you get out of them. But we have now got Lissandro Martinez in the club, which is really nice. We've got TOTS 20 Retro as well. Love that. Why not just apply that ball? Either way. Let's do the draft token. Send them to the club. And we've got 2 player picks to do before we jump into game number 2. So let's do the first one. 1 of 4 86 pluses. We want Fred. Oh, that's not Fred. That's not Fred. That's not Fred. How are you going to give me 3 team of the seasons and none of them are Fred? That centre mid actually looks quite good. But I'm going to have to go with rating and take the goalkeeper. Because I don't think any of them make the team. Svanberg. I bet he's cheap. If he's cheap, I'm taking the keeper. He's 15k. We'll take the 94 rated goalkeeper. And second pick, who are we going to get? Fred only. I mean, if we get someone that's really good, then I won't complain, but... let's just move on. Guys, I'll see you in game number 2. As we enter the stadium for game number 2. Look, if we go and lose this one, I don't want to panic. It's too early in the weekend. Still got loads of games, right? Don't panic. Worst thing you can do. That's an incredible team. Again, like, incredible. Realistically, if you go 0-2, you've still got the whole of the weekend to recover. Yeah, it's not that deep. So we just want to try and focus up. Play our game. That's a terrible ball there. I didn't reset the game either. Flipping hell. Alanga. Alanga. Alanga! Just good save from the keeper. Yeah, just let's focus up. Let's focus on what we're doing. Play our game. And we'll go from there. I'm going to go short to Alanga. And he's going to whip the cross in. Veckles! There we go. What a start. 1-0. Brilliant. Really, really nice. I think it helped that I took a break from that first game as well. Not long, admittedly. The worst thing to do is go into another game and you're fuming at what's just happened. Beckham! Good save. We've had the best chances so far and we are 1-0 up. So, positive signs to begin with. Here goes Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Stam's done well. Watch out. Yeah, there we go. Bex. Onana runs into trouble. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, no. Wan-Bissaka. There we go. Calm it down. Beckham. Oh, I love that. Onana. Oh, Skulls. Good save. Oh, Veghorst wasn't there for the rebound. Come on. Keep your head here. We're playing well. Alanga. Oh, no. Got to watch these really sloppy passes. Yeah, nice. Shap Stam. Beckham. Oh, dear. Gabriel. Gabriel? Gabriel. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. It's wide. Why would you Travella that? This is why Ronaldo needs, like, finesse shot. Yep, Stam. That's a poor ball there. That's a Langer. But the Ligt is there to cover well. Finds Onana. Still loses out. Yeah, nice. No. Okay, in the end, we somehow got the free kick there. De Ligt. There we go. Wan-Bissaka. Beckham. Poor ball inside. Well done, Diogo Dalot. Beckham. Plays the ball into Paul Scholes. Onana. Oh, Onana. He's still going. Hey, have some of that. 2-0. We'll take a rage quit. Yeah, we'll take that all day long. After the horror of that first game, to get a quick 2-0 rage quit, over the moon with that. Absolutely over the moon. And we were dominant from start to finish. He had a good team. We had 5 shots to his 1.7 XG to a 0.3. More of the ball. Yeah, dominant. Absolutely brilliant. And obviously the 2 goals as well coming from Wout Weghorst and Andre Onana. Paul Scholes getting an assist and Langer with an assist. Much more like it. Let's jump in to one more game for the video. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm playing so badly. So badly. I've just left that game. You're not even going to see it. I just left it. I almost feel like jumping into a game of rivals. I don't want to ruin the whole weekend of champs. We're currently 1 win, 2 losses. I don't want to ruin our record before it even really begins. If I lose a game in rivals, I don't really care. Right? But this is just not working. It's just not working. Do you know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do, actually. I know what we're going to do. We are going to go for the 4-1-2-1-2 once more, but the narrow, like we was before. And we're going to revert back to the old tactics because the wide formation, I don't know if it's not just that. I admit it's me as well. But the wide formation just is not clicking with me right now. Langer can stay off. Yeah, it's not clicking. I'm making silly mistakes as well. Silly mistakes. But it's so bad. I'm getting so many gaps that are being left. The passing feels terrible. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, it's so bad. So bad. Anyway, should we do one more, champs? Let's go into a rivals game, right? I don't, like I said, I'm going to ruin the weekend before it really starts. Let's go into one game of rivals quickly and see how we get on. Because if it's a case that we start doing well with this formation again, then we'll just go into the rest of the champs weekend like this. And we'll have to work out what happens with the likes of David Beckham next. Let's jump into one more game for the video. All right, guys, one final game. We are in rivals. Interestingly, I've gone into rivals and my ping was at 4 milliseconds. I'm not saying that's why we were playing badly. Flip me, he's got a full, I mean, he's got Zidane, but a full blue team outside of that. I'm not saying that's why we were playing badly, but I do find it weird how champs was like 11 or 15 milliseconds and then rivals were like 3 or 4. It does make a slight difference, but at the same time, I just don't get it. One Stam. There we go. Right. Now, this is pretty much, forget the result. This is a fact-finding mission. Is it a formation problem? Is that one of the problems? It might be. Is it a selection problem with the fact of, you know, does Beckham and Elanga not really do it for us? I can already feel the difference in the formation and the difference in the gameplay. Yeah, it could be multiple things. And I think, if I'm honest, so far, it's probably a combination of the two. It's probably a combination of slightly worse gameplay, which I felt from pretty much straight away, and also formation. You know, I was missing the likes of Blanc. I was missing the likes of Bruno. All right, we replaced them with Elanga and Beckham, but maybe that's not the way forwards. Onana. Like, if we can get a win, great, but Yeah, nice. Look, the passing. Oh, man. The passing's just so much better. Bruno hits the shot, but it's blocked. Passing just feels so much smoother. The players are more... There's less space in this midfield. I think that's a fair comment. So because of how the midfield's set up, because it's narrow, there's less space playing that ball down the middle. But then obviously down the wings, it can be a little bit exposed. I think it's fair to say. And I think for anyone that watched the game of Rivals Evolved, where I played Bienu, there was I think Dwayne said it to me, and shout out to Dwayne if you're watching. But there was a comment he sort of said that was like, I can't remember if it was on the server or was a YouTube comment, but basically saying, oh, that's a good shot, just wide. Because Bienu was in that 4-4-2 and I was in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, it was never going to work for me because the 4-4-2 with the width was just going to basically overload my formation pretty much. It goes Due. No. Yeah, nice. There we go. Oh, that's a poor ball out. And he was completely right when he said that. Completely right. And I think when you start to understand the difference between the formations and the strengths and weaknesses, you do get a better understanding of your own team. Because, yes, okay, the narrow formation can be exposed by the likes of a 4-4-2. But it also has some really good strengths. Weghorst, try again. Try again. Oh, Wout Weghorst, what a finish that is. 1-0. Unbelievable. Yeah, so you can basically, you see the difference between the two formations. And essentially, yes, this does have its weaknesses, but there's a lot of strengths it has. Like, if you're playing through the middle, like so many people do, that the fact you can close in on a ball carrier from 3 to 4 midfielders is incredible. Like, your DM, your 2 centre mids can sort of come into a narrow point and just stop an attack dead. Sometimes people will still get through, right? It's this game. But yeah, I think it's an interesting point to think about, and maybe, oh, Skull's unlucky. Maybe try and work out how we want this team to line up, because already we're 32 minutes into this game and this just feels so much better. Like, even that game we won in Champs, I don't think it was the greatest player you're ever going to see, but I feel like in the wide formation, the centre of the pitch is so exposed in comparison. Whereas with that narrow, oh man, it's a lot tighter packed. Laurent Blanc wins the header. Wout Weghorst, oh, he's wet the post. And there you see the difference between a winger and a wide centre mid. Blanc. Skulls, no. Unlucky. Delict. Nice. Bruno Fernandes. Malacia. Go on then. In the box. Andre Onana wins the header, but it's wide. I think you're seeing a big difference here, right? Massive difference. And I think this is the answer. You go back to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, not the wide. The wide's just too exposed. That's it. We've already figured it out. Whether we win, lose or draw in this game, it doesn't actually matter. I can just feel the difference already as they score. I can feel the difference in how the team's lined up, how the shape is. It's a massive, massive difference. So yeah, 1-1, but I'm glad we've actually gone into this game. I really am. Palmer. Howard. Cool. All Skulls. Win that. There we go. Here we go. Lovely play. Weghorst with a little back heel. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Finds Onana. Lovely stuff. A little bit unorthodox, but it works. Lovely little back heel from Wout Weghorst as well. And we are 2-1 up. Weghorst. Go on. Scholes. Oh, Scholes has done so well. Wout Weghorst. Wout Weghorst. Good save from Matt Sells. Bruno in the box. Looking for Paul Scholes. He had a free header. Brilliant Trivela cross from Bruno. Cunha. 2-2. Weghorst. Maguire. Laurent Blanc. Go on then. Diogo Dalot. Lovely ball in the box. Wout Weghorst. Good save from Matt Sells. Weghorst again, not quite. That's what I love about Wout Weghorst, man. That power header is so underrated. So underrated. It's forced a really good save from the keeper, right? But good defending there. Poor clearance. Rice. Oh, story of my game today, I'll be honest. Good defending. Well, it's not really story of my game at all. Defending has been poor today, but the clearance was terrible there. I don't know how we're losing this game, though. We've been the better player, genuinely. Bebe. Laurent Blanc, that's got to be a red card. It has to be a thank you very much. See you later. Get out of here. Get out of here. See, you shouldn't let him pause the game here and make the sub. Let me have the free kick first. Malacia, come on. Hit that. Hit that. Straight into the wall and it's gone wide. Bruno can take the corner. I send the keeper out. We're going to go short. Martinez in the box. What is that for a ball? Shocking. And they've got a counter-attack. It goes Vitinha. He's still got Cunha on, has he? Looks like it. Quadrado, good save. Just a poor cross from Martinez, and the counter was on, basically, wasn't it? Win header. Come on. Bruno, man. Oh, he's won it back. Here goes Bebe. No. Referee. He's not even played the ball. Nice, Malacia. Harry Maguire. We have to get this right. He's found Wout Weghorst. Oh, I've messed it up. I've messed it up. That should... can't mess that up. Can't. Here goes Trent. Doué. Quadrado. Yeah, nice delect. Yapstam. Here we go. Laurent Blanc. Lovely free ball. Finds Wout Weghorst. Harry Maguire. Oh, I love it. Slab it. Get in there, son. 3-all. Had to be him, didn't it? Had to be him. Beautiful. Watch out. Doué. He's gone round the low. Vitinha. Ah. I know I'm playing so badly, right? And I know I'm defending badly, but it's still so frustrating. Blanc. Delay. Oh, what is that? There's 4 of them round me. Like, he's meant to have 10 men. Oh, no. Trent's got Cunha in. Well done, Yapstam. Blanc. Harry. Weghorst. Bebe. Let's go, Bebe. 4-4. Come on. We're better than this, man. We're better than flipping giving up cheap goals all the time. We've worked so hard to try and improve at this game lately, and yeah, it feels like we're taking a... Oh, good save. It feels like we're taking a step backwards. Goes Rice. Nice. No, 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 no. Yep, Stam. Weghorst. On Bebe. No. Below. Blanc. Ah. Trent, get there. Thank you. Malacia. Weghorst. Harry Maguire. Lovely ball. Bebe! Oh. Got to be kidding me. I would be expecting him to put that in the back of the net. That just sums this episode up. I'm not going to lie. It just sums this episode up. Win that. Well done. Blanc. Harry. Try again, Bebe. Try again, Bebe. Thank you very much. But ultimately, the win doesn't actually matter. We need the points, I guess, but it's only rivals. If we lose or draw, it's not the end of the world. But it was just more about actually getting a semi-good performance under our belt and winning a game that I feel like we should be doing better in. Because, again, it happened there. Too many cheap goals conceded. I feel like that was an important one. And if we had ended up drawing that 4-4, the biggest takeaway would have been Bebe's missed a sitter right at the death. But he did get one more chance and he did get the winner. So, yeah, happy with that. We'll take it. It was an even game, 55% possession for him. We had more XG. He had one more shot than we did. We had more passes. We threw less tackles, which is good. Less interceptions. We did make more saves, to be fair. There's a long way to go this weekend league. Slabhead gets man of the match. Love it. Yeah, it's a long way to go. We're just going to have to keep fighting, basically. I'm probably not going to play too many more today because, like I said earlier in this video, I'm not feeling that great. So I don't want to ruin the weekend before it really starts. So I'm probably going to go away now. I'll come back for 6 p.m. content. And then hopefully feel a little bit better tomorrow. And yeah, we go again, essentially. So for now, guys, I'm going to end this part of the video here. And I'll be back for 6 p.m. content. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, it has gone 6 p.m. We've got some new content. We've got the 93 plus Encore icon pick. There's some good stuff out of this. The problem is it's very, very expensive. 389s, 390s. Flipping hell, how many? 5 90s and a 91. And it's a lot of team of the seasons or team of the week. So the point where it's that high rated of a squad that you're just going to use team of the season cards. I don't mind it. Look, I'm packing so much high rated fodder at the minute, as I'm sure we all are, that hopefully somewhere to put them. The other thing we've got that I'm more excited for, in fact, before we go and talk about that, let's claim level 3 of Bebe. Slowly getting there. He does now get low driven plus, which is so nice. And I'd be tempted to maybe try him a striker in tomorrow's video over Onana, potentially. Anyway, we'll come on to that at another point. We've got a new Evo. Thankfully, even though it's paid, it's only 10,000 coins. There's the negative. In the club, we haven't really got anyone at all. But there's a couple of players that I found. I'm going to take you over to Footbin or foot.gg. And I'm going to show you who they are, why I like them, and the fact that there's actually a couple of really good double evolutions that you can do. Let me take you over and show you what they are. So let's go. All right, we're going to start off with the card that is probably the best one, but, and there's a big but, currently extinct, which is kind of sad. The whole Evo chain is going to cost you 35,000 coins. And you guessed it, it's Gabby's Grace and also Silver Mirage. Now, you got Low Driven Plus, Rapid Plus, very nice. Chip Shot Plus, dead. Tiki Tack, well, in my opinion, dead. I don't really chip shot, so if you chip shot and it's for you, fair enough. Tiki Taka, Technical, Travella, Trickster. If you want a negative, lacking a little bit on the playstyles, no finesse shot at all is a little bit sad. But great pace, great passing, great shooting, great dribbling, great physical. Like, this is a 74 rated card that has multiple positions, so further evolutions you would like to think won't be a problem. I mean, it's just a good card. It is a solid card. My issue is, like I say, he's actually extinct. Bit of a problem. Juan Mata is up next. Now, yes, technically speaking, you can just go straight onto the market and buy his Winter Wild card, which has 6 more pace, 2 less shooting, 1 less passing, 8 more dribbling, 17 more defending, and 4 less physical, even though he's got more stamina. And you can go and do that, but, and I think this is quite important, the issue with this 88 rated card is because of the 99 dribbling, sometimes it's difficult to get an upgrade for him. He had one recently. In fact, is that even on the market? Yeah, it is. He had one recently. I can't remember what one it was. Was it Street Memories? It might have been. Might have been this one. Yeah, he's so weak. Look, personally, I just think for the sake of buying a silver, it's only 74 overall, 3 good playstyle pluses, some regular playstyles, and I look at the stats and I'm like, do you know what? Okay, yeah, terrible physical, good acceleration, but terrible sprint speed. However, great shooting for a silver, great passing, and great dribbling. So actually, and he's 5-star, 5-star, and he'd get 2 chemistry. So actually, when you break it down and you think, okay, so yeah, is he worse than this Winter Wildcard one? Yeah, he is. But he's 14 ratings lower. He's got 3 positions in total, 2 alternative to just playing at cam. 3 good playstyle pluses, some regular good playstyles. But actually, you break the stats down, they're very upgradable. Like the highest base stat on the card is 91. Can't see that being too much of a problem for further upgrades. So he's actually quite tempting, I'll be honest, because yeah, right now it's a bit of a stinker. Terrible stamina, terrible strength, terrible aggression, terrible pace split, not even the best pace in general. Good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, but there's so much potential with that card, I think, personally. And the other one, and I can't believe this card is apparently still 300 coins, because if you put Will Keane, I've done it the wrong way round. If you put him into Gabby's Grace, which is here, and then Silver Mirage, I can't actually believe, maybe it's the Nation and League, but I mean, Jesse Lingard was off league. But I can't believe this card is 300 coins. Low driven plus, rapid plus, chip shot. Again, I've already said my opinion on that. Power, power header, Travella, technical, tiki-taka, trickster. Now again, great pace, great dribbling, great shooting, great passing. If you factor in the actual passing attributes, great vision, great short, great long passing. Good physical. Again, you guys know me. I would want that aggression to be boosted up a little bit. But the difference from this card and the others is, like I've already said, the play styles are just, there's a few more there. You know, there's a few more there. And again, striker, cam, left mid, and left wing, the potential for upgrades, I believe, is there with this one. And if I actually break down the 3 cards, I would say, ooh, Jesse Lingard or it's quite close between them two. I feel like all 3 are upgradable, right? Mata's definitely the most upgradable, but I still think there's some good things to like here. He's 6'2", Will Keane, but he's tall, 5-star, 5-star. Is he going to go and start in your main champs team? No. I mean, if he does, then fair enough. But if he isn't, then I think that's completely understandable. Did Mata have... He does get finesse shot gold. Look, I really like the 3 cards I've just shown you. I would be tempted to do one of them. I just don't know who. And the other problem is we need the 25k first if we're going to do a double Evo chain. There is a couple of other cards you can do as a one-off upgrade. So, for example, Hannibal does fit in. So Hannibal Mabry fits in. And he goes up to this. Now, obviously, the Man United version isn't on the market, sadly. But this is actually a nice card still. Centre mid, cam, left mid, left wing. Pinged, finesse, and technical. Great pace. Great shooting from range, at least. Really nice passing, nice dribbling. Decent physicals. Brilliant aggression. 5-star, 5-star, 6 foot tall. That's a nice card. And he's extinct. Of course he's extinct. Why wouldn't he be extinct? Taheef Chong here is another one that looks actually quite good. 5-star, 5-star. Good pace. Good shooting. Decent passing. Some decent dribbling as well and some good physicals. Like, it's not bad. For a silver rated card, it just isn't bad. To be honest, we've got options with this one, so we don't really need to decide right now because, like I said before, none of them are going to start for us. You know, so we can sort of take our time, decide who we want to do. The only thing we've got to consider is that Gabby's Grace one expires in 6 days. So if we wanted to put one of these into like a double Evo, we got to consider that. I think though, guys, for now, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon indeed.